What's up YouTube? Here we go with another review. As you saw at the beginning of the video, we're talking about today about the Seagate 2TB internal hard drive. If you want to see the unboxing and how I connected inside the computer case, definitely go check out my other video where I showed how to do that. But for this video, let's go ahead and talk about whether this internal hard drive is good in 2021, 2022, and so on, and whether you should consider it or no. First of all, let's talk about the price. The price was $58 on Amazon. Right now, it's $46.99. It is a great price for 2TB. Before, this hard drive was much more expensive, but right now, $46.99 is great price, and I think I like it, and that's why I purchased it. But I purchased another one of these before, the same one. It was $100. So right now I really like the price. That's number one. Number two, whether this hard drive is good or not. Yes, this is a very good and reliable hard drive that you can use to store your files in it, but this is not a great option for your bootloader and your operating system. And this doesn't matter what operating system you're using. We're using a Mac, you're using a Windows, you're using a Linux. It doesn't matter. You should not, in 2021, 2022, and so on, use a hard drive for your operating system. Why? Because hard drive will reduce your speed drastically, and that's not good. Before, hard drives were good, where other technologies didn't exist, where SSDs didn't exist, where NVMe didn't exist. I don't even recommend using an SSD for your operating system. But for the sake of this video, I tried out installing an operating system in this hard drive, and it's horrible. Almost with Windows 11, everything lags in the operating system. And you can see that you should not use this hard drive as the operating system. So you may think why you need it, and that's where I'm going to show you my setup and how I use this hard drive. So right here, as you can see, the local disk C, my operating system Windows 11 is installed. And you may think, what is that? Is that a hard drive? Is that the SSD or NVMe? And the answer to that is that this is an M2 NVMe, a Samsung NVMe, that roughly cost me $80 for 256 gigabytes, in which the 237 gigabyte is usable. But that's worth it, because I'm getting a drastically increase in my speed. I tried it out, and I can say that the speed increase from a hard drive to an NVMe is almost 20 times more. And I tried this with Windows 10, with Windows 11, and with Linux, for example Ubuntu, Kali Linux, and Zorin, and I can see that in any operating system the speed increase that you're getting is great, and it's worth the cost to upgrade into an NVMe. And even in the NVMe, you're saving time, as your boot time is between 2 to 3 seconds, whereas in a hard drive your boot time is between 15 to 20 seconds, so you're saving a lot of time. Also, I have an SSD, which is a 256 SSD by Samsung, which 223 gigabyte is usable, and I use this SSD to install my programs on it, because I don't want to install the programs into the local disk C, since I only have 160 gigabyte free, and I leave that for the operating system for any Windows update. I don't want to load that hard NVMe. So I added an SSD where I can install my programs, my games, so my games and my program can run more smoother. They can run faster. And I have the hard drive, the 2TB one. And as you can see, I made it into 4 different partitions: 3 500 gigabyte partition, $4.99, and 155 gigabyte partition. The rest of it I installed, I left it free, because if you leave a little bit of your hard drive, if you don't format a little bit of your hard drive, that's good and increases the lifespan of your hard drive. So I didn't format the rest of it. So I'm getting roughly around 1700 gigabyte, 1.7 terabyte out of this hard drive. And what I use it for? I use it for my data, for my files, for my files that I get it from my camera. Any files that are large and they don't fit into the SSD or the NVMe, and the files that I wanted to keep them safe, because NVMe lifespan, SSD lifespan is much lower than a hard drive, and you may lose your data and you need to frequently back up the data that you have on there. But once I put it on my hard drive, I'm not worried about anything happening to it. And I know if something happens to it, I can recover them since it's on a hard drive, and an actual hard drive. That's what I use my hard drive for. And I recommend you doing that too. Because if you want to buy a portable hard drive to store your information on it, your data on it, all of the portable hard drive, the one that are 1 terabyte, they cost more than $100. Therefore, getting an internal hard drive and that has 2 terabyte or more, sometimes you can get the 3 terabyte, 4 terabyte, 6 terabyte, 8 terabyte, 12 terabyte ones, to store your information on them, is a great option and a safe option. Overall, again, I don't recommend installing any operating system on a hard drive, because you're reducing the speed, and that's why it's not good to do that. If you have any question about this hard drive, if I missed saying anything about it, definitely comment below, I'll respond. Other than this, thank you so much for watching and have a great day.